Alright, so now we're going to look at the chemical properties of carbonyl compounds. So as you can see here, okay, carbonyl compounds can undergo 1 nucleophilic addition, B reduction to alcohol, condensation, oxidation, and iodoform tests. Okay, oxidation ni pun actually ada a few tests called Tollens, shifts, and I don't remember one more. Okay, Fellings. So ada 3 test kat sini. Okay, so we're going to go at the first type of reaction, which is nucleophilic addition. Okay, so nucleophilic addition basically means that, okay, you have your carbonyl compound and then you are going to add your nucleophile. Your nucleophile will attack at the electrophilic site, which is carbon. Okay, and then you will, okay, yang ni will capture a a proton. Okay, so and then you will get, instead of C double bond O daripada yang awal-awal, then you have the bonds will open up, you have nucleophile. Okay, and then your oxygen is now protonated, so you have an OH. Alright, so there are berapa types? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nucleophilic additions. So the first one is the addition of KCN in the presence of acid. Okay, so acid catalyzed. So basically you are adding HCN. Okay, this one, it can also be an ACN in the presence of, in a basic condition. Okay, ini pun sama juga, you will add HCN. Okay, so take note lah, dia bukannya awak add KCN, tapi awak add HCN to your carbonyl compound to form cyanohydrine. Okay, cyano maksudnya the CN, hydrine means your OH. Okay, so here we have our aldehyde compound, okay, atau ketone. Okay, tak kisahlah, awak ada C double bond O carbonyl compound, and then you react with KCN in the presence of diluted sulfuric acid. Okay, so what's going to happen is this bond, okay, nucleophile, nucleophile what, CN minus, will attack at carbon, and this one will capture the H daripada H2SO4. Okay, so this one will go here, but you don't need to know the mechanism lah, ni saya saja nak tunjuk. Okay, so maybe awak lebih faham. So here we have our cyanohydrine, C triple bond N dengan OH. Okay, now let's say if you have ketone. Okay, ketone react with NaCN in the presence of dilute sulfuric acid, you will get cyanohydrine. Okay, ingat awak dapat cyanohydrine. Alright, ni aldehyde. Okay, next reaction is an addition of water or hydration reaction. So maksudnya awak tambah H2O to form jam diol. Ingat tak jam diol tu apa? Jam diol is you have 2 OH groups attached to the same carbon. Okay, so ingat bila carbonyl compounds is hydrated, okay, in acidic or basic condition, okay, acidic or basic condition, you will form jam diol, you will get diol. Okay, alright, so basically yang ni dia punya mechanism, I'm not so sure, but I think it's OH, okay, minus will attack here, and this one you will get the H daripada H2O juga sebenarnya. Okay, this one will go here, macam tu. Alright, that's how you get jam diol. Okay, so what you need to know that this formation of diols, they are favoured by aldehydes, but not so for ketone. Kira aldehydes, carbonyl compounds lebih favour, okay, dia punya equilibrium shift to the right to form jam diols. Okay, so this one is stable here, but for ketones, okay, if you look at this arrow of chemical equilibrium, okay, they don't favor the formation of jam diols. Alright, so dia punya reaction shift to the left. Dia tak favor this formation of diol. Okay, right. Next, you have the addition of alcohols. Okay, addition of alcohols will form two types of compounds. So you have hemiacetals and hemiketals. Okay, benda tu we will look at it later. And then you can form acetals and ketals. Okay, so hemi maksudnya dia setengah. Okay, apa yang setengah tu, tapi ini adalah full. So apa yang full tu kita tengok. So hemiacetal, okay, hemiacetal and hemiketals have both OR groups, okay, substituent dia dengan OH groups attached to the same carbon atom. Okay, so how do we form hemiacetal? Okay, daripada aldehyde, you react with alcohol, okay, in acidic or basic condition. Okay, untuk formation of hemiacetal, you will get your hemiacetal. Macam mana you cleave at the OH bond of alcohol, and this OR group will attach to your carbon. Okay, so now we have OR. Yang ni maksudnya dia attack hydrogen lah tu, dapatlah OH. So this general formula kind of, this general structure is a hemiacetal. Okay, dia panggil hemiacetal because dia ada satu OR group. Okay, kalau acetal awak ada dua OR group. So ini adalah OR, ini adalah OR. So ini hemiacetal. Dia setengah, hemi macam hemisphere. OR satu je. Okay, so this reaction works in both, boleh acidic or basic condition. Okay, either. Okay, daripada ketone pun sama. Okay, here you have ketone. So you react with alcohol in acidic or basic condition, you will get hemiketal. Okay, ni ketal. So maksudnya RCR. Okay, now you have OH, OR. Alright, tadi ni hemiacetal, ada R, C, H. Kira macam, kena ingat je lah, aldehyde form hemiacetal, ketone form hemiketal. Okay, alright. So daripada hemiacetal dengan hemiketal tu, we can, okay, add more alcohol to form acetals and ketals respectively. Okay, so for the formation of acetals and ketals, it is acid catalyzed saja daripada hemiacetal dengan hemiketal. Okay, ini acid catalyzed saja, so dia tak boleh you won't form it in basic condition lah. Okay, so let's look. So acetals and ketals, you have two OR groups attached to the same carbon. So if you look here, acetal dengan ketal, you have two OR groups. Okay, alright. So daripada awak punya hemiacetal dengan hemiketal tadi, okay, add alcohol in acidic condition. Okay, you cleave your alcohol punya OH bond, and then you will get this OH will be eliminated to form water. Okay, ini dengan ini form water, and then OR ni akan attach to this carbon. So that's how you get OR. Okay, so daripada hemiacetal dapat acetal. So sekarang hemi ni, masa ni dia ada satu je OR group. So sekarang acetal dia full, ada dua OR group. Okay, hemi also means dia half lah kot, dia dua benda berbeza. Okay, dan hemiketal pun awak cleave your OH bond. So H ni akan bergabung dengan OH to form water. This one will attach to this carbon. Okay, so that's how you get ketal. So beza ketal dengan acetal is the number of R groups attached to that carbon lah. So if you have 2 R groups attached to this carbon, it is a ketal. Okay. If you have 1 R group je, it is an acetal. Okay. So kira this reaction is awak removing water. Okay. For the formation of acetal and ketal. So there's actually 2 ways to form acetals and ketals, but you are learning yang kat atas ni, which is acid catalyzed mixture of acetal, hemiacetal or hemiketal and alcohol as above. Yang atas ni. Yang ni ini bukan, okay? Yang atas ni bukan yang atas tu. Okay, next you have addition of Grignard reagent. Alright, so ini awak dah belajar in haloalkanes. So basically Grignard reagent plus methanol, okay, in dry ether followed by hydrolysis, you will get primary alcohol, okay, and so on. Yang ni I think and you should be able to do it. Okay, here you have your Grignard reagents. Okay, so ini awak punya methanol. So what will happen, you can write it in this way, okay, macam ni, atau awak tulis macam ni, atau awak letak H methanol tu kat sini dan ether, okay, followed by hydrolysis. Okay, so kalau macam ni, ingat balik ini delta plus, ini adalah delta negatif. Lepas tu kat sini carbon ni adalah delta plus and this is delta negative. So maksudnya this carbon will attach to this carbon. So nanti, okay, awak punya MgCl ni akan form MgOHCl. Okay, dia punya byproduct. So yang ni akan attach kat sini lah. So cuba ingat balik macam mana, okay, macam mana dia punya product. Okay, now you have addition of sodium bisulfate. So sodium bisulfate tu nampak sulfate pula. Sulfite. Sodium bisulfite. Sodium bisulfite. HSO3 minus ke? Okay. So this one, addition of NaHSO3 to aldehyde or ketone gives bisulfite salt. So when you are talking about salt, that means that it is an ionic compound. Okay, so let's say here you have your carbonyl compound. What are you going to do? You are just going to potong kat sini. So awak dapat Na plus, okay, and HSO3 minus. Okay, what's going to happen is what will happen? Okay, SO3 minus tu akan attack your electrophilic site at carbon, and this one will pick up your hydrogen here. Okay, so dia masuk balik ke situ. Okay, lepas tu tapi kira macam semua benda ni akan added to this compound lah. So sekarang awak dapat COH, okay, SO3 minus, and you have to show your Na plus kat tepi juga. Okay, you have to show these charges because it is a salt, it is an ionic compound, you have to show. Okay, so try lah buat yang ni, simple je ni. Okay, I think that's all for addition. Okay, so try buat yang saya tinggal kosong tu.